In the heart of Beijing, a spectacle of immense power unfolds. This is China's military parade, a meticulously choreographed display of strength and ambition. Thousands of soldiers march in perfect unison, their steps echoing through Tiananmen Square. The ground trembles as columns of state-of-the-art vehicles roll past, their steel frames gleaming. This isn't just a celebration, it's a declaration. For a few hours, the world is granted a rare and carefully curated glimpse behind the veil of one of the most secretive military modernization programs in history. Every piece of hardware on display sends a clear message. China is a global force, with technology designed to rival the very best in the world. Military analysts from every major intelligence agency are watching, attempting to decipher the capabilities and strategic implications of what they're seeing. They are looking for clues to a multi-trillion-dollar question. What is the true extent of China's military might, and how will it be used to reshape the global order? Among the parade's most chilling revelations are the hypersonic weapons. We see the DF-17, a missile that redefines strategic attack. Unlike traditional ballistic missiles, these hypersonic glide vehicles travel at over 5 times the speed of sound while maneuvering unpredictably. They are designed to render even the most advanced missile defense systems obsolete, capable of striking targets thousands of miles away like aircraft carriers or command centers with almost no warning. This technology threatens to upend decades of strategic stability. Then the sky darkens as a formation of Chengdu J-20 mighty dragon fighters screams overhead. This is China's answer to America's long-held dominance in the air. A fifth-generation stealth fighter, the J-20 is engineered to be nearly invisible to radar, allowing it to penetrate deep into contested airspace. Its sleek design and advanced avionics represent a quantum leap for China's aerospace industry. For years, air superiority was the undisputed domain of the West. The J-20 is a powerful statement that this era may be closing, but perhaps the most profound shift is represented by the silent, unmanned systems. Advanced drones from high-speed reconnaissance platforms to stealthy combat aircraft are increasingly autonomous, integrated with artificial intelligence. They can coordinate in swarms and make decisions with minimal human oversight. Hypersonic missiles, stealth jets, and AI-powered drones. Each of these disrupts the established rules of warfare. As we watch this formidable arsenal, we are seeing the blueprint for a new kind of conflict. Is this the future of warfare? And is China leading the way? For decades, China relied on outdated Soviet-era designs, but in the past 15 years, it has poured billions into research and development. The result? A rapidly modernizing force that is no longer regional, but global. And these new weapons are proof. First, the DF-17 hypersonic missile. It can reach speeds above Mach 5 and maneuver mid-flight, making it nearly impossible to intercept. Experts say it could bypass American missile defense systems, a serious game-changer in any future conflict. Then, the skies. The J-20 stealth fighter is China's answer to the US F-35. With long-range missiles and radar-evading technology, it's designed to dominate Asia's skies. Alongside it, swarms of combat drones give China a new kind of air power, fast, cheap, and deadly. On the seas, China's naval ambitions are taking concrete form with the launch of its most advanced aircraft carrier yet, the Fujian. Designated Type 03, this colossal warship represents a quantum leap for the People's Liberation Army Navy, or PLAN. Displacing over 80,000 tons, it is the largest and most capable warship ever built by any nation other than the United States. Its very existence signals a dramatic shift in maritime power dynamics, moving China from a regional force to a global naval contender. The Fujian is more than just a ship, it's a floating declaration of intent, a symbol of Beijing's goal to build a world-class, blue-water navy capable of projecting power far from its own coastline and challenging established naval hierarchies. The true game-changer lies on its deck. Unlike its predecessors, which used less efficient ski jump ramps, the Fujian employs a sophisticated electromagnetic aircraft launch system, or EMALS. This technology, previously mastered only by the U.S. Navy for its Ford-class carriers, uses powerful magnetic fields to smoothly and rapidly accelerate aircraft to takeoff speed. The advantages are profound. EMALS allows for higher sortie rates, meaning more aircraft can be launched in a shorter period. Crucially, it can launch heavier and more diverse aircraft. This unlocks the full potential of China's new generation of carrier-based planes, including the J-35 stealth fighter, a direct counterpart to the American F-35, and the KJ-600, a vital airborne early warning and control aircraft. The KJ-600 acts as the carrier group's eyes and ears, extending its surveillance bubble by hundreds of miles, a critical capability the older carriers lacked. But an aircraft carrier never sails alone. The Fujian is the centerpiece of a rapidly expanding and modernizing ecosystem of naval power. It will be protected by the formidable Type 055 Renhai-class destroyers, massive warships sometimes classified as cruisers, which carry over 100 vertical launch cells for a devastating arsenal of anti-air, anti-ship, and land attack missiles. Lurking beneath the waves are Type 093 nuclear-powered attack submarines, tasked with hunting enemy vessels and securing the carrier's path. This offensive power is complemented by ships like the Type 075 amphibious assault carriers, which can deploy thousands of Marines, helicopters, and landing craft for expeditionary operations. Together, these assets form a cohesive and lethal carrier strike group. This is the realization of Beijing's long-held strategy, to build a navy capable not just of defending its shores, but of projecting sustained military and political power across the globe. From protecting vital shipping lanes for its Belt and Road Initiative to asserting its territorial claims in the South China Sea, this new navy is designed to secure China's interests and challenge the decades-long maritime dominance of the United States in the Indo-Pacific and beyond. On land, China's new VT-4 main battle tank and armored vehicles are designed not just for defense, but for export. Dozens of countries are buying Chinese equipment, expanding Beijing's influence on the global arms market. But modern warfare is not just land, sea, and air. China is investing heavily in space weapons and cyber capabilities. Anti-satellite missiles could blind an enemy's eyes in orbit, while cyber attacks could cripple communications before the first shot is fired. These weapons are not built in a vacuum. In our hyper-connected world, the development of a single advanced weapon system can trigger a cascade of strategic recalculations across the globe. Each new missile, jet, or ship sends a powerful and unambiguous signal, a signal heard with acute clarity in Washington, Tokyo, and New Delhi. For Washington, it's a direct challenge to decades of American military preeminence. China's ascent forces a fundamental reassessment of U.S. strategy, accelerating the pivot to Asia, and giving rise to new security pacts like AUKUS with the UK and Australia. The Pentagon is now locked in a high-stakes technological race, pouring resources into hypersonics, artificial intelligence, and autonomous systems, not just to compete, but to maintain a credible deterrent in the Pacific. The tremors are felt just as strongly in neighboring capitals. In Tokyo, the signal from Beijing is prompting a historic shift in defense policy. Japan is reinterpreting its pacifist constitution, increasing its defense budget, and acquiring long-range counterstrike capabilities. For New Delhi, the challenge is both maritime and terrestrial. Tense standoffs along the Himalayan border are a constant reminder of the direct threat, while China's growing naval presence in the Indian Ocean is seen as strategic encirclement. This has pushed India to deepen its security cooperation through the Quadrilateral Security Dialogue, or the Quad. Through this military buildup, China is making a clear declaration. We are ready, we are modern, and we cannot be ignored. Ready means the People's Liberation Army is trained for complex, joint force operations. Modern signifies a force equipped with cutting-edge technology, from carrier-killer ballistic missiles to advanced cyber warfare units. And cannot be ignored is a political statement. China now demands a say in shaping global norms, commensurate with its economic power. So the question is no longer if the world will respond, but how it is already responding. The answer is a complex tapestry of containment and engagement. We see it in the freedom of navigation operations by coalition navies in the South China Sea. We see it in tense diplomatic exchanges at the United Nations. And we see it in the escalating economic competition over the technologies that will define the 21st century. A new era of great power competition has begun, and the implications will shape global security for decades to come. From hypersonic missiles to stealth aircraft, China's new military technology represents a turning point. But is this just the start of a global arms race, or the rise of a new military superpower? One thing is certain: the future of warfare is being written right now in Beijing.